Breaking news, a massive new town is forming, and you might be a part of it. Introducing Subscriber Town, an expansion to the world. We go live to the action here.
Wow, very nice, very nice. I would like to live there. I hope I could join Subscriber Town.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Nathan Prime here. Welcome back to episode 11 of the Forever World. We're currently flying to a very special and important location. You know, this world has been mine for a really long time. I've tried to incorporate you guys as much as I can. I think today's the day I finally make the world ours. Is going to be, I don't know exactly what I want to call it just yet, but basically it's going to be our subscriber town. The premise of this idea is every episode, at the end of every the premise behind this idea is that I want to drive engagement between me and you guys, which, you know, I try my best with the naming animals, but I feel like this is going to be a great opportunity. At the end of every episode, I want to add one building to this town, so it'll slowly advance over time. The way you guys are going to do that is you're going to leave suggestions in the comments. Say somebody wanted me to build a well. So I'd come out here and I'd build the well. I'd leave a sign with their name and the episode number. For this episode, I've reached out to 3 subscribers. These 3 guys have given me 3 build ideas, and that's what we're gonna get done in this video. I've kind of already set up the stage. I have all the materials. I have everything ready to go. So there'll be a build here, there'll be a build here, and there's gonna be another one here. And this will be the beginning of the town. I'm really excited to start getting this idea on the floor. I've had it in the back of my head for a few weeks now, almost maybe even a month. And I'm trying to perfect it every way I can. But you know what? I won't be able to perfect it until I get the ball rolling, right? You can be as descriptive or as vague as you want. It'll be my responsibility to bring your vision to life. All I do ask is that we leave the build. We're not going to build some big skyscrapers or something that would take an entire episode, but like a nice little house, like a nice house that we can add to the village, and any theme you want. There's no limitations here for the most part, other than I would like to use this entire landmass here. So I feel like we could fill this up pretty easily, especially depending on the sides of the builds. Some of the builds I have today are a little bigger in scale, that's for sure. But I feel like those are the sizes that I'm like the maximum sizes I'm looking for. My goal is to be able to do this for every single episode. So even right now, go into the comments and leave a suggestion for something you'd like to see. But first things first, I would like to get into the first build. I'm gonna go in this location. I think this is probably going to be the coolest build, I'm not gonna lie, in the entire video. What we are building is a turtle. And we are done the turtle. Kurt, I hope you like this, man. Look at this. It looks so good. I don't know if the back part is made it into the time lapse or not. It's kind of got that design of like it dragged its way up off the water. Like it dragged itself out of the water and it's leaving a damp and destroyed path in its wake. Kind of like if it was like just dragging itself all the way to the center island here. Which, gosh, could you imagine if this thing was real in this small little river? I love the design on this. It took me probably like probably close to 2 hours to finish, or not to finish, to design. Whoa, that was weird. But yeah, I don't know if it's the perfect turtle, but it's pretty good. It's pretty close. This is my first time I'm ever making, honestly, an animal. Yeah, this is probably my first time making an animal. I followed this Grian tutorial that he uploaded like, I want to say 12 years ago, and it's just eyeball the video, and because it wasn't like place this block here, place this block there. He kind of just built it, and he was like slowly saying like, if you do this, you do that, then you can fill in this area. So I kind of just eyeballed it the best I could. So these are his little feet on the back here. I actually added this last minute. I completely forgot. Like, I don't even think in Grian's video the turtle had a tail, but the reptile, so it has a tail. So I added that last minute. I think it looks okay. I definitely could have done better if I did like spent more time on it, but I think it's okay. It does tail things. It looks like a tail, right? It'd be tailing. This was an idea. Like, I didn't initially plan it. I wasn't sure where I was gonna place the turtle, and then like right before I was going to bed after designing it, I had this brilliant idea of, oh my god, I'm gonna make sure it looks like it's pulling itself from the water. And I'm pretty sure I got that down with the mud and the coarse dirt, which, oh my god, getting coarse dirt can be a hassle. But yeah, this was a lot of my mud supply. I think I only got like 4 stacks of just mud to my name now. Turt also wanted this turtle, the sick bastard. He wanted to live in it. So I built this nice interior. This is where a Turt would live if he lived in the world, right? The Turt residence. Got a fireplace inside of a turtle. Sick bastard. He is. I'm just playing. He's a cool guy. He's also made some like music, Daniel Fox, for the channel, which I'm hoping to use in this episode. So, you know, shout out to him. Yeah, this is a pretty cute little interior. I'd live here if it wasn't inside of a turtle. I even like made sure to keep like the turtle shell details here, like instead of just replacing it with like homey. But don't worry, his bed is his bed's clean from the turtle shell. This would never work, obviously, but I think it looked so cozy. I didn't want to change it to stone. And yeah, we just got a bunch of greenery because greenery hides everything, makes everything just look pretty for some reason. It just works. Yeah, I just love this interior. Every block I placed in here, I was just like, oh, I was like, all like giddy. I was all giddy and stuff. Like, I was like, yes, this is looking sick. Just randomly threw trapdoors everywhere. This is what I'm gonna do for every subscriber when their build gets added to the world. I had a really cool idea. I just didn't know how I was gonna implement it. I wanted to be able to like get people's usernames, like their Minecraft usernames, and then find a way to get their skins, and then hopefully like I could place their head, but I don't know how to do that. So if anyone knows how, that would be wonderful. And then we could try to figure out a way out to do that, respecting people's privacy, of course. Hurt, welcome to the world. I mean, we know you've been added already, and you've been helping a lot with the series. I really appreciate your help. You're an awesome dude, man. I'm so happy I was able to build this for you. And on to the next one. The next build is for Reevesy. Reevesy is an awesome guy. He's actually making his own Forever World series. So I'm gonna link that down below. He's an awesome like Australian dude. Reevesy's out here doing his own thing as well. He just recently, within like the last month, I'm pretty sure, started his own Forever World. I highly recommend checking it out. He makes really cool content. He just started, so he's still, you know, fighting through a few kinks and all. He's trying to see what he wants to do. But yeah, please go check out his Forever World series. You know, as a community, we can build each other up, and you guys can go check it out. I'd really appreciate it. Link will be in the description. Leave a comment saying Nathan sent you. And yeah, appreciate you, Reevesy. Let's get into this build. And the second build is done. We have the creeper. Reevesy asked me to build him a creeper, and he also wanted a little apartment inside. So we'll head in there in a second. This was a really fun design. Instead of just like, you know, your typical creeper made out of wool, this one has some aging to it. Like a ruined creeper. Get some growth to it also to give it its normal like creeper green. I mean, it's not as bright, but we'll just come look at it from this angle. But yeah, dark mouth, dark eyes. We have some glowstone behind that. You can kind of see it that it's bouncing off the top block there. But I think it's time to let's go look at the apartment. Come up here. This is kind of like B-Dubs inspired, I think, from can't remember which season he did it in Hermitcraft, but he had like a whole diorite tower, and I kind of like wanted to just grab the inside of this place and make it remind me of that since I had such limited space, which also reminds me of B-Dub's tower. But yeah, very limited space. Didn't have much to work with, but I think I actually turned this interior into something pretty decent. I would have loved to get some more lighting in here, but same time, I think it gets its purpose with the one lantern. I also didn't, because I do have walls in some of the blocks here, so I didn't want the outside of the creeper to look too bright, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, I also didn't really want to put any windows. I probably could have put like an iron bar and busted it out, and it wouldn't have just necessarily ruined the look, but I didn't want the exterior to damaged because of the interior. Reevesy, I hope you enjoyed this creeper, man. I had a lot of fun making it. We gotta add your sign, Reevesy. Perfect. All right, so this last build comes from a special person. He was the very first person added to this world in some way. This guy is Shadow, DYT Shadow, also known as Sage. He wanted me to build a fountain, so that's what we're gonna do. We got all my materials right here. I'm gonna build the fountain. Let's get this going. All right, Shadow, this is your fountain, man. This is the first time I've ever worked with like glass panes as like a water feature, so I don't know exactly how this turned out. I kind of like it. Definitely not perfect, but I'm imagining like if the fountain had water spurting out the top and it's falling down, that's kind of what I went with. I feel like I could have added a lot more, but I didn't want to just overwhelm the build with panes. But yeah, I hope you like it, Shadow. I really do like this design. He basically just told me make a fancy fountain, and I feel like I achieved that. I don't know how much fancier you could make it, but I whipped out the diorite for it and some quartz. My idea is that this is like kind of like the main hub area. This is like this will be like the main hub of the village. That's kind of why I put it sort of in the middle of this island, right? I'm thinking everything can like be built around this center point. I would like to add some details, connect some paths, add some trees and whatnot and bushes. I think I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys the finished product, and then we'll get into naming some people and adding them into the world as well. I wasn't able to finish that promise last week, and think it's time to I'd get that going. Yeah, like these 3 builds sitting together. And there's going to be so many more to fill this island. Who knows? Maybe we'll even have to expand over here one day. I don't know. This is a reminder for everyone in the comments. Leave your suggestions below of what you would like added to the town. So I'm gonna do some detailing. I'm gonna connect these builds up, make them nice and pretty, and add some paths. I'll catch back up with you guys when it's done. We are back with the transformation of the build. I also realized I forgot to put Shadow's sign, so we have to go and do that. But first things first, we gotta go and see the transformations I've made. We can kind of see, oh, never mind. We can kind of see the transformations here. We'll start down at this corner here at Turt's house. So got a little bit of a path going, you know, didn't want to mess too much of the transformation that I made to the terrain. So I kind of just merged it a little bit. You know, we got our nice little path up over to this main area with a bunch of bushes, fences, this beautiful moss looking tree. Very cool tree. It was Scar inspired. This one's pretty cool. Just, you know, little kind of like almost like tropical, but not really. Actually, I guess you could if you change the texture to make it look more of like a tropical tree. You could definitely the top for sure. The tops are definitely little tropical vibes. Like, yeah, I might actually steal that and throw it over there one day. We got our path down to Reevesy's place here, and then up the staircase here. Very like work in progress. Definitely could change one day, but kind of just ran with it. Oh, I did forget to do that. I wanted to like, I kind of have how this path like kind of textures blends in a way this way. I forgot to do it at the bottom there, but oh well. Over here to the fountain, which we know we gotta add Shadow's name here. Episode 11. Oops. Boom. Beautiful. 360 around, just got some bushes, path, but there's definitely transformations to go this way and this way. Even these bushes could probably get knocked out one day if I wanted to build something here. And also, since like I'm not really doing any like jungle palette, I brought in some different types of trees here. I really like making spruce trees, so I'm happy I got to incorporate them here. The jungle's not far, but yeah, there's no bound, there's no limitations here. This is a free space for any type of build, and I think I connected them pretty decently. I made this look like an area that you guys will see a village one day, right? With a nice path. We can get a little top view from here. We'll go all the way up into the sky. You can see it from above. Ooh, one thing I have not checked is what does it look like on the map here? So yeah, as you can see, our base is over here. It's very close. It's like 1 or 2 rockets away, right? Actually, I was really struggling with finding a location for this. Like, I was just staring at this map for like 15 minutes one day, just like, where do I want this? I was thinking over here, but it was a little too like elevated. And I kind of liked this as like an island. And it's kind of annoying in my area. There's so much savanna and I don't want to build in this grassy tone. So I found this nice plains here, which we are still cursed with some savanna down here at the lower portion, but oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, well, this is definitely the area to fill out first. Definitely could fit some more trees along this area. I didn't want to throw too much into the area before we started adding more builds. I kind of just wanted to keep it open to like, but yeah, now that we have our subscriber town in, and I'm super excited to keep expanding on this place. I am in love with this turtle, bro. Like this design, actually, it's so cool. I think I actually knocked it out of the park. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is like my favorite build in the world currently. This turtle just looks insane. But I love the texturing I did with the body, with the different shades of green. I love the shell, a little bit of moss. Like, I love it. It looks so good. Plus, honestly, I need to look at the inside again. This interior is probably my favorite interior I've ever done. I'm gassing myself, but hey, it is what it is. It's a really sick build. There's so much potential here. The nice thing about having, like, you know, I'm kind of limited to like the theme of the base over there because I want to stick to the jungle theme. But over here, then this is where I can like get some like artistic ability or artistic. I can have some artistic freedom with this area and just build whatever to my heart's content or slash yours. And there's the opportunities for this area is awesome. There's so much potential for this. It's gonna be a really fun experience, and I hope it brings more people in. I hope it excites people. Another reminder, leave a comment if you want your build added here. Give me a description, vague or not. Again, let's try to keep it to maximum size of the things I've built here already. Maybe not the turtle. The turtle is actually so big. But just like in all my episodes, let's go add some people to the world in our original way of doing things. Okay, I found the middle point where I can see just a little bit of the turtle and just a little bit of the base. All right, so the first things first, we got a new fish to add. Marine biofin. So there you go, man. You get to be part of the pond. Another person wanted, I forgot to write down the name. I just wrote down the name of what they wanted the villager to be named. We got Arnold. So Arnold, welcome. I hope you don't die like a few of your friends have. All right, now I have to go track down a few others. And we finally have a name for our final parrot in the vivarium. His name is Bob. So Bob, you are free. All right, well, I have a special little guy that I brought over here. It's a turtle. Hello, turtle. You're going to be named More Money. Or Mer Money, however people want to say it. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced More Money, but Mer Money for sure. Welcome to the pond. I think this is named after a female viewer of ours. I think her boyfriend wanted to name the turtle after her. So now we got a turtle in this place. This is awesome. Welcome. Whee! Let's go. This is sick. I spent like 2 hours figuring out these frogs. I thought I was in a cold biome at first. I was not. I thought a mountain with some snow on top was cold. It was not cold enough. And I came here, lost 2, came back, did it again, and now I have to fly back. Good 1,000 blocks with these guys and hope for the best. Good news is I can literally just jump in the water here soon and get one of them back. This is beautiful though. This is gorgeous. I did. Let's go. Oh my god, I worked so hard for this. Up. Yep. Up. Up again. There won't be any more ups, just down. Actually, probably not even down. And Carol, you finally get your frog. All right, well, frogs, enjoy your new habitat. It's so weird to me that the green ones spawn in the cold. I don't understand that at all. Doesn't make any sense to me. Well, that about does it for our episode for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Another reminder to leave comments for what you would like to see added to the village, and hopefully in the next episode I can add one of your comments to this village. We got tons of room. I'm really excited to see what you guys want to put here. Until next time, it's been Nathan Prime, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.